Shalom and welcome to Students of Torah. This year's entitled Purim Overview. Number 4. At what age is a child obligated to hear Megillah? When must a parent make sure that the child comes to shul, sits in shul nicely, and hears every word just like the adult does? And we don't talk about just a nice thing to do, we're talking an absolute chiyuv, just like a parent must get a child arba minim, kosher lulav, kosher esrog, and the hadas maravos. It can't just be a lemon that looks like it is. It has to be a halachic esrog. So when must the parent make sure a child comes to hear the Megillah reading from the beginning till the end? So the general rule of chinuch is that a parent is chayiv, obligated to teach and educate the child when he or she is capable of that specific mitzvah, of performing that mitzvah. So it depends on the child, depends on the age, depends on the mitzvah. The child could be very advanced at 5, 6, 7 already. He can know he's capable of shaking the lulav, capable of sitting in the sukkah. And he is capable of lighting candles, or she's capable of lighting candles. So depending on each age and each child, 5, 6, 7, 8 could be the range. So what about Megillah reading? That's a tricky one. When do we say a child is capable? Let's say Megillah reading is an hour long. The average adult has a hard time listening to every single word and staying focused the whole time. A child, not so simple. So maybe a person can say, listen, I'll let my child come, I'll have a good time and listen a little bit, but I'm not really chayiv to make him sit. It's too much an hour, 20 minutes at night to hear the Megillah and the Grager and this and that. Well, Yashua says not so simple, to exempt yourself from the mitzvah chinuch. Because if, in fact, you have a normal reading, no interruptions at all, 25 minutes, let's say, and he could sit through that, then he's chayiv. So you have to make sure he has that kind of a minyan where he could sit through it. A 25-minute minyan. If you know he's capable, then you're chayiv to bring into such a minyan. You're chayiv to read it to him if that's what you're able to do. But you can't just say, no, let's bring him for a little. No, you're chayiv in the midst of chinuch b'Megillah. Okay, Kanievsky has in another interesting point. He says that even if he cannot sit for 30 minutes, even on a short minyan, he cannot sit more than 2 prakim. He can do 3 the most. So maybe you'll say, I'm off the hook. Whatever my child listens to is fine. And if it listens to nothing, just plays the whole time. I'll wait till next year, we'll see. But Kanievsky says not so simple. He says, you see from the Gemara in Yuma that on Yom Kippur, we have what's called Tanit Sha'ot, that a 10-year-old already is fasting a couple of hours more. Normally eats at 9, now he eats at 10. In the morning, 11 in the morning, you delay it a bit. Then once he's 11, 12, you give him a full day of a fast in Yom Kippur. But there's a concept of Tanicho, partial mitzvah fulfillment by the child. So if Kanievsky wants to say, maybe Al-Hazira also. So let's say the child could sit for 1 parak or 2 prakim. And therefore you get a feeling for the mitzvah. Yeah, we're not doing the whole mitzvah. Doesn't matter. Kanievsky says there's 2 halachot in the din of chinuch. There's one technically fulfilling A to Z, the whole mitzvah, just like an adult. And then even earlier, to get him a feel for the mitzvah, to be involved in the mitzvah. And if it means being involved in 2 hours of fasting, so be it. That's what you should do. And if it means 2 prakim of the Megillah reading, then that's what you should do as well. So, Mitzvah Hashem, we should be zocheh to bring our kids to shul, for them to hear the Megillah reading as much as is possible, according to Rabbi Yashua, according to the various poskim, and of course make sure that they understand it's a serious mitzvah. It's not just a time to make a joke and the whole time just have a grager and hit Haman and possibly affect other people from hearing and not fulfilling their own mitzvah itself. We have to make sure to have a good, healthy balance between the kids loving the mitzvah, they're excited about the mitzvah, but at the same time done in a good, halachic and proper way. Shalom.